All right. Here we go. All right, welcome everybody. Welcome to the live stream. What's up, you guys? It's Jonno. Hey, welcome, you guys. Glad to see you. Thanks for showing up and showing out. Let's go hatch some Fuecoco eggs. Let's do it. Okay, here we go. All right, this will be a lit one, you guys. We got a few boxes of eggs to hatch. Maybe we'll do some outbreak hunting as well if we run out of eggs. Just a typical live stream. Let's get it going. Yep, I'm excited. Shiny Fuecoco inbound. Hopefully it doesn't take me as long as Quaxley did. That was a rough one. We'll get it started here. Get some eggs hatching. I haven't looked at my outbreaks for the night just yet, so I don't know what outbreaks I have. So we'll get that figured out as well. Let's go hatch some eggs. Regular old Fuecoco. We are on the hunt. Shout out to Squeebers. We found a random shiny fletchling. Nice. Love it. I still haven't found that one, and I thought I would have found it pretty quickly, and a lot of people did find it in their early game, but I never did, and I really wanted it too. Shiny Talonflame is pretty cool. Oh, Fuecoco. You are not the shiny one. Get out of here. I want the shiny one. I want to see if this person has egg power. If they have egg power, it might be handy. Egg power 1. They got egg power 1. Let's see if egg power 1 is worth it. Yo, strawberry ice cream. You're gonna get brain freeze, man. You can't eat the whole thing. Oh dear, look, he already got the brain freeze. Did you see him? He's like, oh, my head. You're going to get brain freeze, man. Risky. You got 2 shiny Dracloaks and 1 outbreak. Nice one, Squeebers. That's crazy. What's the Pokemon that's before Dracloak? I can't remember what it's called. I found an outbreak of that one, and I thought it was the fully evolved one and didn't even realize. Yo, what's up, Nicanosis? I got a shiny Litten? Oh, Litleo? When going to Area 0. Nice. Is there no middle evolution between Dreepy and Dracloak? Or is there a third one after Dracloak? I thought there was 3 evolutions in that line. I thought there was something in between Dreepy and Dracloak. Isn't there? I don't know, I could be wrong. Dreepy sounds like Derpy. It also sounds like Dreamy. I feel like I'm gonna have to Google this. Is it Dragapult? You'd think I would remember since I knocked out 60 of them. Hey, what's up, Chevy lady? Welcome to the stream. Dragapult is the final evolution? Okay. That's why I was confused. Yeah, I'm not quite as familiar with that Pokemon. I got it. Yeah, Dragapult is the final evolution. Good call. So it's Dreepy. And then Dracloak. And then Dragapult. Okay. I caught it as a Dracloak. And I thought Dracloak was the final evolution, and then I evolved it, and I was like, whoa, that thing looks cool. But yeah. That's my little story. You're watching Zorro? Nice. Wifey had me download every season of I Love Lucy. I shouldn't have got every season. Seasons were crazy back then. The first season has 35 episodes. Like, nowadays, a season might have like 10 episodes, you know? It has 35 episodes just for season 1. We haven't even got through season 1. But it's funny because I remember a lot of the episode themes I remember. And that's just from season 1, so it makes me think I must have been watching season 1 in syndication, like basically every time I Love Lucy came on, they probably had season 1 because it's 35 episodes, so you could fill a lot of syndicated time that way. And it's probably cheaper because it's the first season, so it's older. So, of course. Yeah, it's in black and white, of course. You know what was really good back in the day? Was the Andy Griffith Show. Wholesome. Yeah, that was a good one. Zorro was a good one. Have I got Shiny Quaxley or Sprigatito? I've got Shiny Quaxley. I got 2 of them, actually. I almost gave one away, but then I thought better of it and decided to keep it. Oh, my game almost crashed. Did you see that? Still hunting the Slackoth outbreak? Still hunting the Vigoroth outbreak, you mean? Nice. Yeah, I recommend to get that charm. It doesn't take much to get it out of the way. And then your shiny hunts will just be better, you know? You know, this level 1 egg power is pretty good. It's a little bit noticeable. Like how much faster it's hatching, you know? It's a little bit noticeable, I'd say. Okay, we should look at the outbreaks and see what's outbreaking. MASH is the show that hits the hardest. You know what? MASH was really funny. Like, the jokes were just, they were like well-timed, good-natured jokes. MASH is kind of like the original The Office. Aside from their office as a medical tent in the Vietnam War. But still, I mean... Okay, let's go see what we have in the outbreaks. Let's go look around. Ooh, you already know. You already know. Wait, will they change to different form based off the time of day? I thought egg power only affected how fast you find eggs in basket. Nope. Then you thought wrong. Egg power makes your eggs hatch faster as well. And it's definitely worth it to set up the egg power level 2 or even egg power level 1 while you're hatching. definitely worth it. I noticed the difference a lot, and it just takes a second to set it up. But don't do Egg Power 3. You won't find it to be worth it. Yeah, pretty useful. I actually didn't even know about that. And I believe Azur was the one who told me. He's usually the one who told me. Stands to reason. Okay, question. If the time changes, will these change form? My goodness, I feel like my game is gonna crash. It just keeps lagging. Aren't there different forms of this Pokemon, like, depending on the time of day? Okay, I'm on knockout number 2. I gotta count them out. Sorry, guys. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I'm at 6. Do I allow trading? Yeah, you can trade if you want in the chat. Go for it. It doesn't bother me. I don't know why some streamers get bothered by that. They're like, no trading in my chat. I think they just want to be the center of attention. They don't want anybody to be on their stream for any reason other than watching them. I'm not too worried about that. They should change form. Yeah, I would think that they would change form. Okay, I was at 6. 7. I guess we'll find out, won't we? 8. 9. 10. We're on number 10. We'll find out if they change form or not, because I could see how, I don't know, maybe they won't. Because this game is weird on a bunch of stuff like that. It could be that the other forms just don't outbreak, you know? Like that was the case on one of the other forms, on one of the other Pokemon. They just didn't outbreak for some reason. Like only one version will outbreak. I need to nudge my shiny count just a little bit. You know what? I think I'm gonna nudge this like down so that it's they're all kind of sitting on the same line. It's not like vertically centered. And I think that's gonna look better because now you can see the map a little bit better, and it's just kind of like crowding the map, but you can still like the map is still functional. Okay, what are we on, like 10? 11. 12. 13. 13. Why am I counting the knockouts? Because once you get to 60, you get the best shiny odds. But before you get to 60, like, you don't have the good shiny odds. What am I on? I don't know, 14? 15? I feel like I'm gonna lose count like real bad too. I wish I had a little pen and paper just to like write down like when I don't want to forget my count on something, because yeah, this could be a while trying to get to 60. What am I on, 16? I don't know, 16. 17. You need one of those clicker counters. A pen and paper would really get the job done. It would. I think once Pokemon Home comes out, I won't transfer my Pokemon anymore, and I'll just mass transfer them in Home. It'll save us a little bit of time shiny hunting. It'll add up into quite a bit of time. Donphan is just spawning over here. Toxtricity. Whoa. I don't think that one's part of the outbreak. Hard to say. Okay, I think I'm just gonna watch for the message where it says the outbreak is starting to get smaller or whatever. And then I'll know that I'm at like 26 or 27. Lycanroc has the most beautiful blue eyes. I gotta pay attention because it'll give me the notification and I'll totally miss it. Okay, more Lycanrocs down here. I think it's not a big deal if we go up and down the hill, because it's easy to jump up there. Okay, the number of Lycanroc in the outbreak is starting to go down. At the top right, it said that. So that means we're, like, near 30. So we'll just say 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. All right, we're on 44. Yeah, Jack Frost, it's different every time. It can be 27, it can be 30. I haven't heard of as low as 24 or 25, but I believe it. There's no reason it couldn't. But yeah, it's different every time. Which, I don't know why it's different every time. You'd think that they would just make it consistent. But maybe they just want the game to feel like less predictable, like it's running off of a script. That's a real thing when you're making games. You don't want it to feel like it's just a bunch of code. But what's interesting to me is whether or not that message is actually tied to your change in shiny odds. Like when you see that message, is that when the shiny odds change? Because when you read like the data mine notes, they say 30 and 60. Like when you read Cerebi, it says 30 and 60. So yeah, I don't know. The number of Lycanroc in the outbreak is definitely getting lower. It said that up at the top right. So I probably still need to get like 10 or 15 more just to be sure. Because if you use that message at the top right as your indicator, it's not accurate because you get it way before the 60 mark. So you need to go like at least another 10 after you get that message to be sure that you're getting the best shiny odds. Hey, what's up, Boogan Dad TV? Have I had any luck? Yeah, I've had crazy luck. I got Cinderace and 33 eggs. I got 2 shiny Quaxley in the same stream. My luck has been incredible, and I'm hoping it holds out because I want to get a shiny Fuecoco too. Might have to wait until home is available to finish my decks. I don't know, Nick. I mean, you literally don't have to wait till home is available to finish your decks, but I mean, it's up to you. But I would say don't wait, because who knows how long it's gonna take. And you could finish 35 in the decks tonight. I mean, easy. Super easy. 35 is so close. I wish they kept it like Arceus where you could find all the Pokemon in the decks in the game. You mean like no exclusives? Or do you mean something else? You don't need Pokemon Home to get any of the Pokemon. I don't know. I guess I don't understand like which Pokemon you think you can't get. Like I already completed my decks and I didn't even trade with any Scarlet players. Okay, I might have done 1 or 2 trades because I think Eevee Queen was playing on Scarlet. Okay, I think we're done with the knockouts. I did a terrible job counting them. I like it when I count exactly 60 and then I knock out 2 more and then it's like, boom, we're done. How do you get that Pokemon? What Pokemon? Shout out to Sailor Moon, by the way. Are we about to get a visit from Tuxedo Mask? Okay, I've probably knocked out enough Lycanrocs. I'm afraid I'll knock out too many of them. Ooh, Greedent. Greedy Greedent. And my game's gonna crash. Oh my god, did you see that? It lagged for so long. It lagged for so long. Did you guys see that? I wish they would release a patch where it does like that, where it just freezes but it doesn't actually crash your game out. Because that's not such a bad experience. I could live with that. But when it actually like crashes your game out and you lose progress, that's the worst. Okay, now this is weird. It should spawn Lycanrocs. How do you get a Fuecoco? You need to trade somebody for it. I could trade you one if you need one. I can't tell exactly what's making the game laggy over here. Maybe all this grass texture? Or maybe the water in the distance? Hard to say. Dude, I want to see when the weather changes, or sorry, when the time changes. I want to see if this thing goes into dusk mode. Because if it does, then we can shiny hunt all 3 forms tonight. I legit had a suspicion my character was unknowingly helping the villain. This game is weird. Like, it almost doesn't even have a villain. Because, like, Team Star is not really that bad. And their story is supposed to make you empathize with them. And then, like, the final battle, like, they don't really want to fight you. They seem like they're trying to resist the urge to fight you. Alright, here we go, you guys. We're doing it. We're hatching them. Shout out to Eevee Queen. Member for 10 months. You played Violet. And you have Scarlet. I have both, but I have not played both. Yeah, there's not really a villain. I mean, like, kind of, but it's almost like a good villain who doesn't really want to fight you. Shiny Fuecoco? Is that a shiny? Guess not. What does shiny Toxtricity even look like? Currently grinding Herba Mystica. Not gonna lie, I love raids. Dude, Water, I feel the same way. I feel the exact same way. I grind raids pretty much every night to try and get Herba Mystica. And last night I did so many raids and not a single Herba Mystica dropped. I was so upset. Sometimes I feel like I'm getting in the wrong raids. Like maybe I'm joining raids that don't even have the possibility to drop Herba Mystica. Wait, did they change form? Or is that just the lighting? Hold on, did they change form or is that just the lighting? I literally cannot tell. It's just the lighting. Yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know if it's quite dusk yet because the sun is still kind of doing its thing over there, but I think it's dusk because the lighting turned all yellow. Fuecoco. I think there needs to be like new ones that spawn in. Or otherwise they're just not gonna spawn. I think they are no longer spawning. Yeah, they just randomly stopped spawning. Okay, riddle me this, Batman. Why did they stop spawning? I knew there was gonna be something weird with their forms. They probably don't spawn the other forms. And It's like a ghastly outbreak. Doesn't ghastly outbreak like they only spawn at night and you have to time skip? I think I did that the other day. Okay, what form of Lycanroc is that one? You're getting Quavo to level 70, then taking on the Elite Four? Nice one. Good plan. Sounds like a solid plan. Belly Bolt. I can't wait till I find an outbreak for Belly Bolt. I haven't found one yet. I wonder if that's a static spawn over there. Because it's weird how it was just like one Belly Bolt hanging out. That was Midnight form. A&A Productions, you want to do the 7-star raids? Yeah, you gotta EV train your Pokemon. I mean, it's honestly so easy. You just buy the items. Amal, don't feel bad. The whole game is too easy. If you even play for like half an hour, you'll be over leveled. It's not fair to anybody who actually wants a challenge, but you know what? It's okay. We all know we're here to shiny hunt. The story is secondary. How many shinies have I found so far? Of Fuecoco? Exactly 0. Oh, Amal, that's the worst when your Pokemon won't listen to you. I messed up during my playthrough and I had something going on. My Pokemon wouldn't listen to me. I forget which one it was. But I had it for like my whole playthrough and it just wouldn't even listen half the time. Eclipse Kojiro's trying to get a Palafin. You can get them from the raid system. That's how I got mine. That's the easiest way. Just get in a raid. I don't have as many eggs tonight as I had on previous nights. I'm really bummed that the other forms of Lycanroc don't spawn. Oh wait, are they spawning? Oh, wait, what? They are. They're spawning. Wait, how? But what about the Dusk Form? Whoa, you guys, they're spawning in the different form. I was wondering why they wouldn't spawn. But wait, that's so weird. Why weren't they spawning earlier, though? Okay, well, what does the shiny Dusk Form look like? Does anybody... Is it still blue? I feel like I've seen it before. I probably saw it in Sword and Shield. You guys, that's so cool. But how come it wasn't doing the Dusk Form? I wonder if Dusk Form is like the only form that doesn't spawn. Oh, that would be so sad. Who gave you a member? I think it was Jack Frost. Either yesterday or the day before. Dusk Form has to be certain ability? Wait, what does that mean? Is there a way I can get the Dusk Form to spawn? In this outbreak? Does it also have to be a certain time of day? Hunting Vaporeon, I got a shiny Toodle. And Dreadnought back to back, nice. I've been waiting to get one of those. I keep seeing their little mini horde outbreaks. Where like the 5 of them spawn together. What are you guys calling those? I'm calling them hordes because that's basically what they are. Oh? Okay, there's got to be a way to get Dusk Form to Outbreak, if the other two will. What? No way, I didn't know Ampharos can spawn. You guys look, it's an Ampharos spawn. What the? Yo, I did not know that Ampharos can just spawn. That's insane. Did you guys know Ampharos spawns in the overworld? You'd think that there would be an Ampharos raid. I haven't seen an Ampharos raid. And it would be a good raid Pokemon. You got Pokemon cards today? Nice. You've seen Ampharos in raids? Well, I'm glad to know it's in raids then. I'll have to watch for it. I feel like I always get the exact same Pokemon in raids. Like, they never mix it up and actually give me, like, any different cards. And I wish you could actually search for Pokemon in raids. Because I'd like to be able to, like, target specific Pokemon for raids, but they don't have that. Oh, I gotta swap my eggs out. What am I doing? Yeah, I always go to Pokeportal when I want raids. I never look at the raids in my own game. Maybe I'm weird, I don't know. I just go to the Pokeportal. I was Googling to see. It says Lycanroc can outbreak, but it doesn't say anything about the forms on Cerebi. Dusk Form Lycanroc does spawn in the wild. I wonder, yeah, I don't know. Like, I know it can spawn in the wild, but I don't know if it's possible to get this outbreak to spawn it. But it spawned the it spawned the midnight form or whatever. So I don't know, maybe it could spawn the other form? PokeGeek is saying it does spawn. Eevee Queen, when I was in the evening, the mass outbreak stopped spawning altogether. I don't know if you were watching. So that's what confused me. But now that it spawned the midnight form, I'm even more confused. Yo, I told you. Hey, shout out to David. Good job on those jumping jacks, David. Jumping Jehoshaphat. That's crazy. How many jumping jacks did he do? I'm gonna guess 250. I'm gonna guess it was 250. I'm all set to save it and knock out the midnight forms to see if you get the outbreak almost gone message. Why? Why you want me to do that, Amo? How many shinies do I have? I don't know, like 20 or something like that. You'd think I would have more by now, but that's just what I got in the time that I've been playing. The way you know for sure if they're part of the outbreak. I'm not wondering if they're part of the outbreak, Amal. I'm just wondering how to get the Dusk Form to spawn. I just want the Dusk Form to spawn because it looks really cool and I want to get the shiny one. Because it's based in the game day-night cycle, not real time. Amal, I literally have no idea what you're talking about, bro. You're like, you're not making any sense, my guy. What are you talking about? I went through the evening cycle already, but all that happened during the evening was the Lycanrocs just stopped spawning altogether, which was really weird. But PokeGeek says it's because they're rare, which I could live with that if they're just like super rare. I mean, I guess that defeats the purpose of an outbreak because they're like no longer outbreaking, but I guess if they're that rare, I could see it. And who knows, maybe they are really rare. Amal is talking the language of the gods. Yeah, Amal, it wasn't that your comment was hard to understand. It's just that it had absolutely nothing to do with what we're talking about. So I guess eventually these guys are going to turn into the day form again. And then when it gets back to evening, I'm going to try to reset them a little bit faster and see if I can get Dusk Form to spawn. And if I can get one to spawn, then at least we know it's possible. But right now... we still just don't know. Although I think Mego Dynamite got the Dusk Form. Yo, YNY40 got your learner's permit yesterday. Congratulations. So you're gonna be driving on the road. That's exciting. That means you can drive, but you have to have a licensed driver in the car with you, right? So, who's gonna be your licensed driver? Jack Frost, you got the shiny Dusk Form from an outbreak? I'm pretty sure Mego got one, but I forget how she did it. I wasn't watching. Shiny Red, the Dusk Form of Lycanroc. This is one of those subjects I should probably make a video for, since there appears to be quite a bit of back and forth on the topic. Maybe we'll see a blue one. Gotta check them all. Gotta check them all. Currently shiny hunting for a score bunny. Alright, good luck, Ryan. I want to hatch eggs, but it's a broken method in this game. Broken good or broken bad? That's not the shiny one. I just don't see why if it's an outbreak, it wouldn't spawn during dusk. Like, yeah, maybe the ability is rare, but I mean, that's the point of an outbreak. I did see a couple of videos online that said how to do this, but I don't want to watch them while I'm on the stream, but somebody has probably figured it out. Like they always do. But there is probably some way to get them to spawn. I googled and I saw a couple of videos of people saying like fast way to get it or 100% whatever, but you know they always put that stuff in their thumbnail and doesn't necessarily mean it'll be fast for you. I feel like I'm gonna miss a shiny Toxtricity because I don't know what the shiny looks like. You want to see the dumpster fire? It's green. I can't put it on the green screen. It barely even shows up. Oh, it's a reddish color? Maroon? Okay, I'll definitely notice that. Hey, shout out to Just Julian. Hello from work. Yo, on that work life. Getting that work done. Come on, shiny one. Didn't even see that Mischievous there. You made shrimp scampi last night? Nice. The fact that you made enough last night to make it through tonight and tomorrow night is impressive. When I make food, I have food for just that meal. And then I have to think about making food again when I get hungry the next time. I guess I'm not the best at planning ahead. There's got to be some way you can make it stay dawn like all the time. By adjusting your Switch date and time. I swear Mego was doing it on one of her streams, but I just can't remember now. I thought she got the Dusk Form Lycanroc. I should probably ask her. I'll ask her, do you know the way? Yo, Jack Frost. You posted how to hunt Dusk Form Lycanroc in Discord? Alright, that would be pretty handy. Is that a shiny Metacham over there? Wait, is it? What color is shiny Metacham? I don't think it is. Well, let's take a look. Oh yeah, 5 minutes. I knew it was going to be a certain number of minutes. Nice. So I guess we can get Dusk Form Lycanroc from this outbreak. I guess we just have to make sure it stays dusk. Because the outbreak got weird on me when dusk hit. And we may have to save and close the game too. But I guess it can be done. So it's good to know at least it can be done. This is a valuable outbreak if you think about it. Thank you for the dono, Jack Frost. Thanks for sending me over that info. I bet it'll actually work when I do it the way that you said to do it. Because just waiting for it to turn into dusk and then hoping they spawn, like, that didn't work. So every 5 minutes you have to... Every 5 minutes you have to change your clock and reset your game. Because that's kind of sad. Wait, you have to go forward 35? Huh. Yeah, shiny red, it does sound really annoying. What would be less annoying is just catching a shiny Rockruff and then evolving it into a Dusk Form Lycanroc. Wouldn't you have to skip 65? Yeah, I don't know. Mario, it's too confusing for me. That's too much work for me. I was hoping I would just play the Outbreak and the Pokemon would keep on changing their forms. I don't want to have to put much more work into it than that. Has to have the hidden ability to evolve to Dusk Form. Yeah, that's not hard to get at all. Just takes one item. I feel like that would be way easier than trying to do all this mess of like resetting your clock. Whoa, did you see him come after me just now? He went right over my shoulder. There was a Flareon down there sleeping under the tree. That's cute. Flareon. In the bright sunny day. So it's a hidden ability, but you can't use an ability pouch to get it? I mean, isn't that literally what the ability pouch does? Like, wait, is it a hidden ability or not? Own tempo is listed as special. Why this game gotta be so complicated all the time? If it's a hidden ability, just give me the hidden ability. That's what the ability pouch does. There's always gotta be some exception to the rule. I don't know, are you guys sure you can't get own tempo using the ability patch? I mean, are you absolutely positive about that? Because I only want to hear if you're absolutely positive. Bulbapedia isn't trustworthy. Yeah. I mean, tell me what you know. Don't tell me what you Googled. If you know something, you tell me. But if you're just Googling it, I mean, anybody could Google it. I just don't see how it could possibly be an ability and you can't get it with an ability patch. A hidden ability. And if it's not a hidden ability, then what is it? I don't know. This is too confusing. This is too confusing. I forgot to swap out my eggs for so long. I'm just sitting here shiny hunting Lycanroc. Totally forgot about my Fuecoco eggs. Jack Frost, you tried the ability patch on a Rockruff? Wouldn't you have to do it on a Rockruff? Hey, shout out to Legit Boss Gaming. Happy 2024 indeed. And also happy 2025. Yeah, Shiny Red, I agree. Too much effort. The truth will be revealed once I do it myself. We'll find out. So if you use the ability patch on a Rockruff, can't get own tempo. Whoa, Gallade, what the? Gallade just randomly spawned? What we're gonna do is wait until it's evening again and then see if we can get one to spawn. You want Greninja to be the next 7-star raid? Well, the next 7-star raid is going to be Cinderace. So you're going to have to wait for Greninja. Oh, there goes my eggs. Am I using the shiny charm? Yep. Got the shiny charm a while back. So how do you get a Rockruff with own tempo? Do you just have to hope that it happens to have own tempo when you get it? Like it basically can just only randomly get own tempo? I never thought that this would be as complicated as it is. Deft, I cannot figure out what you're talking about in your comment, even though I read it like 4 times now. Yeah, Mario, I used raids to get almost every difficult evolution. So I agree, raids are a really good way to get the difficult evolutions. I use raids to get Palafin, Sizor, Gengar. I mean, it just made it so much easier. Especially if you know what you're missing from your Pokedex. It makes it really easy to fill in the Pokedex. What about Bidoof? You're gonna have to play Pokemon Legends Arceus if you want to play with Bidoof. Although they should put Bidoof in 7-star raids in this game. And then make it like nearly impossible to beat. That would be hilarious. Yo, Legit Boss Gaming, thanks for the $1 make it holla. Really appreciate that. I'm still trying to figure out why YouTube changed the donation. It looks like fireworks now. It's not bad, but I'm like, why bother, you know? Such a weird thing to change. Fireworks for New Year's. That's what I thought at first, but I don't think that's what it is. I did think that at first too. Because they don't just change things like holiday specific like that. When YouTube changes something, it's like permanent. Pretty sure it's for member donos. That makes sense. That's probably what it is. Yeah, I have no idea. I just noticed it's new, and it has been for a while. So many Lycanrocs. Is Legit Boss Gaming a member? Yeah, they have the member icon right next to their name. They got the little friend ball. Or is it a love ball? One of them. They should have a 7-star Blastoise. Yeah, they kind of gave like Charizard this special treatment. And Charizard's a fire type starter. So's Cinderace, so they're giving fire type starters a special treatment. What about our water type starters? I think they should have done 5-star Charmeleon raids, 4-star Charmander raids, alongside the 7-star Charizard raid. Obviously, they can't mess with the 6-star raids. Those seem like they're in their own special category. Your birthday's in 2 more days? Nice. Well, happy early birthday, Eevee Queen. Are you gonna do anything special? Thanks for the shiny, Lugmataean. Boy, I hope we get a shiny. This Rockruff outbreak has been weird. Shout out to Legit Boss Gaming. What Pokemon would you want for a 7-star raid? Blastoise would be cool. Especially because it means that shiny Squirtle would be in the game. Yeah, Blastoise for sure. I mean, they gotta round it out and do Venusaur and Blastoise. You can't just give Charizard his day like that and then say, oops, we forgot about Blastoise. You can't do that. Although something tells me that's exactly what they are gonna do. You know what would be really cool is Mewtwo raid. Drop that fire Mewtwo on us. But that'd be tricky. Because if they give us Mewtwo but no shiny, ooh, I don't know if I would like that. That's not my idea of a good time. Holding out on the shiny Mewtwo. Mewtwo gonna be super difficult? I don't know. That's what they said about Charizard. Didn't turn out to be super difficult. That's what they said about Cinderace. Didn't turn out to be super difficult. I don't know. I'd be a little bit surprised if they make anything in this game super difficult. Wow, that's a lot of Lycanrocs. Need Gengar for the decks. I might have one, Squeebers. Want me to trade you one? Did I get shiny Scorbunny? Yeah. 2 days ago? Yeah, we got it. It's done. Evie Queen, have you been doing the hunt for the Dusk Form Lycanroc? If you got any special tricks, let me know. Gonna start shiny hunting Sprigatito. Nice, Julian. Good plan. Alright, Squeebers, get ready. I'm 99% sure I have one. Oh, what am I doing? Force a habit. Alright, do it, Squeebers. It's snack time. Great. Really great game. Let me make sure there's not a shiny hanging out in the initial spawns. Did it seriously skip the evening and go straight to night? What? The game randomly skipped the evening and went straight to the night? I didn't even get evening spawns. It just went straight to night. That's not even cool. I just don't understand why. Why did the time skip? I don't know. There's no point in trying to understand it. I'm just wondering about my count now. How far back? Just wondering how far back do I need to go on my count. It's almost impossible to know without like rewinding the stream. If I rewind my clock, I don't know how far back I have to go. Let's see. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it'll work. PokeGeek, I don't think it's saved from the trade. Because I had more eggs than what I should have had if it was saved. I had a bunch of extra rows of eggs that I know I already hatched. Nope. How far back do we have to go? I told myself I wasn't gonna do this, but then it skipped my outbreak. It skipped my Dusk outbreak. I told myself I wasn't gonna time skip to try and get the Dusk to spawn, but now I'm kind of curious. This is so weird. I can't tell if it's changing or not. I don't know. I can't tell. Yeah, Eevee Queen, I think you're right. There's an NPC that will trade you Gengar. For sure. I don't know where they are, though. I didn't use it. Oh, there we go. We did it. Nice. Oh, wait. Is the sun rising? No, the sun is rising. We didn't do it. How is it that I went backwards? Oh, wait, no. It's not rising. This is so weird. I think I'm close. I'm not gonna lie, this is harder than I thought it would be. Try it again. I can't believe the game crashed on me. Man, this is so unpredictable. Oh, it's saving the midnight ones around me. That's what's so confusing about it. There's midnight ones around me because it's saving them. They're basically like locked onto the screen. Until I travel and make them despawn, they'll still be there. That's why there's midnight ones. I think the dawn or the dusk will happen here in like a minute. But even if I save while it's dusk, I mean, it's tied to the game clock, so. I don't think I can save the dusk, you know. Oh, actually, my count is correct and I didn't lose any egg progress. Huh. Maybe it did save when I did that trade. Either that or I saved right after it. Because I usually save right after I trade my eggs out. But I scrolled back the stream just to double check to make sure because I was worried my count might get messed up. But yeah, my eggs are good, so I think we're still. I don't really know what my count is. I think I'm on 156. Okay, so here comes dusk, which is what I was predicting it would do next. Azure said to save when it's dusk, but I mean, I can't save the dusk. I think this is 157. Man, get off of me. So annoying how they do that. Okay, so it's dusk. I gotta despawn the ones that are out here. Of course, my eggs are hatching while it's dusk. Whoa, look at these guys. Wow, that's a weird color for them. You're getting a new book for your birthday? Nice. Do you know what book it's gonna be? I waited so long for it to be dusk, and now, like, they're just wasting my time here. Every single Pokemon has it out for me. Does that Toxtricity look shiny? I think it's just the lighting. Okay, I think I'm on 160, or it's possible my count is off by 5. But either way, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so we did not get a single Lycanroc spawn during the dusk. Just like last time. If I could just get one to spawn in the Dusk Form, at least I could confirm that they'll even do it, but so far I haven't seen a single one spawn in Dusk Form. How many Bronzor fragments do you need? Pretty sure it's 10. Okay, so what was the time that actually ended up being the dusk time? Because I really should memorize that. I don't know, it's hard to tell. You release them immediately? Yeah, of course, it's way faster. Because otherwise you're going to have to sit there for like an hour and just transfer Pokemon. And that's the worst. But it just takes a few seconds to do it immediately. Yeah, Jack, I did what you said, and it worked to get me in dusk at least. So that part worked. It's like, here, let's go see the time, because it's almost dusk. I think I did that one almost perfect. It says the time is 9:18 p.m. So it's like either 9:18 or 9:19 or so is when dusk happens. So we've got the dusk time. Now we just need to see like a Lycanroc. But for some reason, whenever I try to reset the spawns, I just get no spawns during dusk. Haven't seen a single dusk Lycanroc spawn during this outbreak. I wish that just one would spawn so I could know. Why is Slackoth so hard to find? It's only in trees. You'll never find it in the wild. This is why I Google stuff, because you could spend ages and like literally never find what you're looking for just because stuff like that, like the tree spawns. I mean, are we ever gonna get a single Lycanroc spawn? I don't know. Is there a special Dusk Form Lycanroc outbreak? And maybe it just won't spawn during this outbreak? I don't know. I'm like... What ability does Rockruff need to evolve into Dusk Form? Azur, I did listen to you. What do you mean? Yeah, own tempo is the ability. Which apparently can't be obtained via ability patch or ability capsule. Which is weird. I wonder if... I wonder if the situation is the Lycanroc is just super rare? Or if it's really just not going to spawn during this outbreak. I don't know. This is weird. No worries, Azur. I was trying to figure out what you're talking about. Squeebers, you've been up for 24 hours. Trying to complete the decks? Well, don't hurt him, Hammer. It's not that weird because it's supposed to be special. I mean, if it's an ability, that's what the ability patch is for. If it's a hidden ability, that's what the ability patch is for, so... I don't know, I'm not really tracking that logic. I mean, basically, it's not an ability if you can't get it with an ability patch. Because that's what the ability patch does. Okay, so we figured out the secret to get it to go to Dusk automatically, so... I mean, what Jack Frost said to do is exactly right. You save it, you close your game, you set the time back to the beginning of Dusk. I don't think the rock sandwich is... Well, I don't know, maybe. Maybe the rock sandwich would help, but... I think what Pokegeek said might be right. That it's a rare ability, so the Pokemon is therefore rare. But it's weird that I haven't seen a single one, and it's also weird that it's an outbreak. So it shouldn't really matter if the ability is rare. The outbreak should be outbreaking, you know? But yeah, it's this is a strange one. I'm gonna eat the rock sandwich, but I don't think it's gonna help, but we'll do it. But wait, if I eat the rock sandwich and I reset my game, don't I lose the rock sandwich? Wait, is that shiny? I swear that lighting tricks me every time. Because what's so weird is we haven't even seen one single Rockruff. But if I guess I could eat the sandwich, see if it spawns, and if it doesn't spawn, then reset like I have been anyway. This is a weird one. This is a really weird one, you guys. It would increase your odds. I don't think you actually know that it would increase my odds. Because if this form just doesn't spawn, then no sandwich is going to make it spawn. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it because it can't hurt. All this time skipping and date skipping stuff is a little confusing. It makes me have to think a little bit harder than I want to. We'll see. Yeah, Jack Frost, I went back 1 extra minute to give myself time to make the sandwich. You got a midnight outbreak to get the shiny dusk form? When you got the midnight outbreak, did it show the midnight form on the map, or did it show the day form? I swear, sometimes I cannot remember the buttons on this game. Alright, well, what is the rock type sandwich? I guess I'll have to go look at our pins. Rock type is bacon. So we gonna need some bacon. And we'll give it the gold pick. Why is that bacon so thick, though? I tried. No. I know. How is that bacon? In what world is that bacon? Okay, we made the Leaning Tower of Bacon. This is the worst sandwich I've ever seen. That is not bacon, by the way. Ooh! Did you see his face? Hold on, if I don't get rock spawns, I swear. I cannot believe that actually worked. I cannot believe that actually worked. You don't need the top bread? Then what do I do with it? I also can't believe how long it took to make that sandwich. Yeah, it obviously makes a ton of Lycanroc spawn, but none of them were Dusk Form. So yeah, I would call that little experiment a failure. It did not make Dusk Form Lycanroc spawn. It was worth a try, now we know. So I didn't get the encounter power, then what did I get? I'm rewatching the stream now to see what I got. Probably because I dropped all my ingredients. Yeah, Dusk Form does spawn in the wild. Oh, I got Teensy power. Weird. It looks like I got Teensy power. Oh, you're right. I could just see. Yeah, Teensy power is what it says. So we didn't get the encounter power. I'm gonna give myself an extra minute to make the sandwich because that actually took longer than I thought it would. That means I gotta remake the sandwich. Just for the record, you guys, left on the D-pad is how you change your outfit. It's right on the D-pad to check your sandwich power. Get it right or pay the price. Okay, let's try that sandwich again. Put actual bacon on this time? I know. I wish this game had actual bacon. Look. Seriously, bacon. And my gold pick. Okay, this time I am not making the pyramid. Well, I am, but it will be a greater pyramid than the last. This one will be an actual pyramid. Now, what am I supposed to do with the bun? Everybody keeps saying you don't need the bun. But nobody ever tells me what to do with the bun. I've heard it a million times. You don't need the bun. Well, then what the heck do I do with it? That thing is a mess. If you can even taste the pickle through all the bacon. Just go as far away from the sandwich as possible and drop it way off the target. Why? I'm not about to eat an open-faced sandwich. Okay, can I please get out of picnic? There we go. Okay, we actually got the encounter power that time, so let's see. I don't think it's gonna work. But if it does, it'll be a miracle. Sometimes it makes your ingredients fall off. I could see that. Yeah, guys, this Dusk Form Lycanroc is not spawning. I mean, Jack, when you did your Dusk Form Lycanroc outbreak, were there a lot of them? Because I get the feeling like there's more to it than this. I have not seen a single one spawn out of many dusks. Yeah, all the spawns were dusk. Yeah, I think that there's something to it, like this outbreak can't spawn them. Maybe the midnight one can spawn them. Somebody said they got the midnight outbreak. But I mean, it's definitely not because they're rare or something like that, because then Jack Frost couldn't have got all of them in their outbreak. So based on their experience, we know it's not because own tempo is just rare. So that's not the answer, because otherwise they would have never got a whole outbreak full of them. So the next question becomes, what outbreak do you have to do? I'll probably have to look up a guide online. There's probably somebody who's figured it out. There's probably some trick to it. It doesn't want to spawn on this outbreak. I can't come up with any reason why. They only spawn in certain areas. That actually could be it. If they're somehow locked to certain areas and you need to get the Lycanroc outbreak in a specific location, that actually would make sense. Yeah, that I can actually get behind. That actually has some logic to it. I really like the spawn rate now that I got the sandwich going. You got Shiny Lycanroc from the upper right corner of the map. I saw a couple of videos of people who said how to do it, but I haven't like watched them yet, but I think I'm gonna have to do that. Don't lose your Urbas. Nah, if we get a shiny, it'll be worth it. Look at the spawns. Man, so many spawns. The mountainous area in North Zone apparently spawns them. We'll figure it out. I'll get it figured out and we'll do an actual like shiny hunt stream for it, because getting the dusk one would be really cool. Man, there's so many spawning. It's kind of hard to keep up with all of them. Okay, they're actually spawning correctly. Yes. Okay, this is going to be a good shiny hunt. They're actually spawning correctly, like down here, because of the rock sandwich. Ooh, that's really good. Yeah, because the rock sandwich is like forcing the outbreak spawns. Because sometimes near the edge of the outbreak, the spawns will get a little bit thin, and you'll get like spawns bleeding in from outside the outbreak. But I'm getting nothing but outbreak spawns all the way up to the edge of the outbreak spawn area. And that's like pure perfection. Nice. I keep forgetting I still need to go down into area 0 and get my spare Miraidon. There's like a second one down there I need to get. And I still haven't done it. Dude, they're spawning so good over here. Okay, it's like almost guaranteed that I get the shiny right now. So where's this shiny? Come on, shiny one. Oh man. They're just spawning so good. Yeah, Jack Frost, me too. Me too. This whole Lycanroc thing stressed me out. It's true. It's funny how Game Freak wants to make this entire ridiculous, complicated situation, but they won't give us a new evolution. I feel like the programmatic load on making Dusk Lycanroc not spawn in some outbreaks, but spawn in other outbreaks, and not work with the ability patch and all that, like, how is a new evolution more work than all that? I'd way rather have a new evolution than all this complex logic around Lycanroc. That one under the tree, I believe, is red. It's just in the shadow. Imagine getting the shiny in the rain at night. At least it's not as bad as Pokemon Legends Arceus, where you can't even see like 2 feet in front of your face. The lighting on that game was so bad that I would actively change the time just to avoid the night cycle. This game, I don't mind it as much. Especially because I can turn up the exposure in Photoshop and make nighttime photos actually look decent. So the shiny reactions aren't like totally ruined by the nighttime. Yeah, KOing 60 maximizes your shiny rate. Yeah, I already did that. And the cool thing is you can save it. Once you KO the 60, you can save it and you can reset and come back and it'll still have the good shiny rate, which is actually pretty handy. Because like in Pokemon Let's Go, you couldn't save your combo. But this game's weird. It doesn't actually have a combo. It's just like the knockouts don't have to be consecutive. And I think some people get confused by that because they're like, oh, you encountered another Pokemon, you broke your chain. And I'm like, stop, this game doesn't have a chain. Hey, shout out to Mego Dynamite. Yeah, I'm always saying earlier that the dawn is 3 minutes as well. It definitely goes by fast, that's for sure. It didn't feel like 5. It It goes by too fast. Too fast, too furious. What's making me furious is this shiny hunt. Wait, Mego, did you get Mego, did you get shiny Dusk Form Lycanroc? I thought that you did, but I don't know why I thought that now. Like, I thought that I remembered it, but I'm like, did I remember it? My memory doesn't serve me well. Yeah, that's why it's cool shiny to get. It's hard to get. Hard to get, and looks really cool. I'm impressed that so many are spawning down there. It's actually kind of crazy how many are spawning. I just wish we had a definitive answer on why Dusk Form Lycanroc is not spawning in this particular outbreak when other people have gotten it from an outbreak. I wonder if, well, actually the location-based comment was actually a good comment. That might be it. If it's somehow like location locked and only spawns in certain areas. I don't really know of any Pokemon like that though, but I mean, maybe we'll never know. You guys, sorry my phone keeps going off. I think my family's chatting it up in our group. Yeah, my family keeps messaging me. The spawn rate is very good. The rock sandwich cleared everything else out. It's probably locked to the upper location. Yeah, if you and Jack both got them in the same spot. There's a really good spot in the top right corner of the map to get all 3 Lycanroc forms with a rock sandwich. Yeah, I think you guys are all speaking the same language, finally. I think we finally found something consistent across all of your experiences. So the Dusk Form spawns in the upper right corner of the map. That seems to be the ticket. It's probably location locked. And it might be one of the only Pokemon like that. I don't know. I'm just hearing about all this tonight, but I know it's not gonna spawn here. We already confirmed that. We went through many different theories along the way. So many theories. Many of them proved to be false. But I believe this new location theory might be the one. We might finally have the right theory. Well, I ran out of eggs in case you guys were wondering. Sandwich picks should be reusable. So true. I had to stock up on sandwich picks the other day so I would never run out. I'm gonna have to make a video about how Dusk Form Lycanroc works. After we spent all this time figuring it out, I have to share the knowledge that we have gleaned from the stream. I have to do my YouTuber duty and share the knowledge I have gained. Otherwise, I'm a bad YouTuber. I'm already a bad YouTuber, but I'll be even worse than I already am. If I don't share my knowledge, I'll be YouTuber scum. The lowest of the low. Oh, we respawned the... It respawned the rolling... I wonder if one of those can be shiny, that rolling one. You see the rolling Dawn fans? That's like it's like some kind of static spawn. They've done that a few times now. I think it's supposed to happen when you're coming from the top of the hill to the bottom of the hill and they're supposed to be like rolling down. Or maybe it's a time of day thing that triggers it, I'm not sure yet, but that's like the third time they've done that on the stream. It seems like they do it like once a day or something. There's probably a way to reset the time and make them do it again. I just keep thinking we're gonna see a blue one any minute now. What's crazy is they're just spawning like crazy. I mean, fast. The rock sandwich really does its job. I just can't believe the volume of spawns I'm actually seeing right now. I'm like constantly turning around to make sure I don't miss any. I pretty much have to watch over this cliff like the whole time because they're spawning down here. And then the same thing with this little cliff because they're spawning down here. can't believe they're spawning all the way up this hill. How? These cannot be from the outbreak. Hold up. These can't be from the outbreak. I mean, some of them, but... I wonder... Oh, wow. I wonder if I'm just hunting, like, non-outbreak spawns. Like, once I get far enough. That's so weird, because that's way too far from the outbreak marker to actually be part of the outbreak. I'm a little shocked I haven't got the shiny yet. I'm a little shocked that they're spawning so far down there. If they weren't spawning over the edge of the cliff, I would just run up and down and just get the spawns that are spawning, but because they're down at the bottom of this cliff too, there's so many areas to watch for spawns. Man. I knew I wasn't gonna have enough eggs for the whole stream. I totally knew it. I need to have at least like 5 boxes. No, in this game I probably already missed the shiny. At least I know it wasn't Dusk Form. It would be so funny to find one asleep underneath a tree. That would be like perfection to me. Oh, come on. I keep thinking the one under the tree is shiny, but it's just because the shadow is so deep. I Alright, I'm really shocked. Usually the sandwich is like shiny magnet, instant. I think that belly bolt is a fixed spawn. What type do I want the next evolution to be? It's a tough call because there's so many good ones. We really do need a dragon type Eevee. We also need a ground type Eevee. We really do need a fighting type Eevee. Steel type Eevee would be cool. It's weird how we actually need more evolutions than there are. Like, there's more that we don't have than what we do have. Which you would think that there's a lot of evolutions, but we still don't have so many of them. You know? But yeah, I think if I had to choose one dragon, because it would be incredible just to see what they do with it. I bet somebody already drew all the different types of evolution like so long ago. And they're just like already decided they're not going to do it. So the drawings are just sitting on a shelf somewhere. That's my theory anyway. They probably had the artwork done years ago. And then somebody in some board meeting was like, no, don't do it. And here we are, years later, still wondering, are they ever going to do it? And they already decided they're not. That's my guess anyway. That's what I think. A flying type evolution? Yeah, that'd be cool. Okay, I'm shocked by this. All the sparkling power in the world is not going to make this thing shine, apparently. Okay, so if I want to look for a Lycanroc outbreak, apparently I need to look for the one at the top right of the map. And that maybe, probably, is how I'll get the Dusk Form. And there goes my sandwich. You can tell the exact second that it wears off. Easily. Don't even need an outbreak if you can make a rock sandwich. Oh, that's good to know, Mego. Although the outbreak would give better shiny odds, but it might be a little hard to get the outbreak at first. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a bunch of those Lycanrocs that I was looking at weren't even part of the outbreak. Like all the way up here, I think they weren't even part of the outbreak, so I wasn't getting the boosted outbreak odds. I was just getting the shiny sandwich odds. I think it was just forcing them to spawn because they're the only rock type. It's probably a rare spawn in this area. Well, I guess there's one way to find out, isn't there? Where is Lycanroc in the Pokedex? It's gonna be hard to find because it's a one-off. Oh no, it's not a one-off because there's Rockruff. $400 Pokemon, imagine. Terrible. There's so many Pokemon that start with F. I wish it would actually show your location. Lives in mountainous areas. I'm in the bottom left of the map. Although it is a mountainous area. Dude, checking habitat is kind of hard. Still can't believe this Ampharos. Well, it was a no shiny night. That seems to be pretty rare, but it does happen. And this whole Lycanroc thing was confusing. Alright, you guys, I'm gonna wrap it up. This was a tough stream. That whole Lycanroc thing was very confusing. But you know what? There's always next time. We'll get some eggs gathered up. Get back to hunting shiny Fuecoco. Just gonna have to cut my losses on this Lycanroc outbreak. Wait a second. Wait a second. Yo! Bombardier! Right at the last second. That's a random one too. Oh my goodness. Shiny Bombirdier. I don't know if I saved it. I might need to save it. Yo. That's funny because I was shiny hunting Bombardier the other night. Don't you dare run away, Bombardier. Don't you dare fly away. Get over here. It tried to run away. Yo. Look at this thing. Okay, that's pretty cool. I tried to get this the other night in an outbreak and it did not spawn. But I got used to looking for the gray beak, which is how I noticed it. I was like, wait, I think that one has a gray beak. And it did. Yo. Shiny Bombirdier. It's the bombest bird deer. It's the bomb. Okay, well, naturally, we gotta throw it in a luxury ball, of course. Very nice. The Bombardier woke up. I would prefer if you stay asleep, because it's easier for me that way. Bombardier's fast asleep. Apparently they can knock themselves out. Thanks for the tip, Azure. Yeah, I'm glad I saved it because I haven't had too many shinies you can actually fail so far, but I've been pretty good about saving them just in case. But yeah, if I didn't save it, it might have knocked itself out. I mean, I guess it still could. Bombardier is fast asleep. You better stay that way. Apparently, I expelled my poison again, which is so unnecessary. Because I'm holding a toxic orb. Okay, now come on. Sleep with 1 HP. You better get in there. Hey! We got the shiny. We got the shiny Bombirdier. That's the regular one. With no shiny beak. Pretty sure there's gonna be Lycanrocs spawning because I'm in a Lycanroc outbreak. Well, at least we finally pulled a shiny because that took a really long time. Whole stream, no shiny, but we finally got one right at the last second, right when I was about to end it. Right when I was about to end it. It's like perfect timing. The game was like, oh, Jonno, you worked hard tonight. Will hooks it up. Okay, well, it doesn't look like we got a blue Lycanroc. As hard as I tried, but we did get the Bombardier, so you know what? I'll take it. Bombardier. Let's get you in my shiny box. Not bad at all. That's a good looking shiny right there. It is, and it's got like the painted toenails. A little bit. Alright, you guys, well, I really am gonna go. Let me save it real quick before my game crashes on me. Alright, you guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for watching until the very end. You got blessed with a little shiny right at the end of the stream. Not too bad. I'll be back at it again tomorrow, though. Same time, same place. You know where to find me. Alright, good night, everybody. Peace.